Salutations everyone, and welcome to Let's Play Conquest of Elysium 4. I'm your host, BrainBoy20, and where we had last left off, we had been summoning some very new creatures that I learned you could do from Call of the Deep. Those creatures have been roaming around the sea for us, trying to claim some of these extra locations. We've been trying to build up defensive forces at ports and otherwise so we could get a decent amount of sacrifice income, while trying to nibble away at the outer edges of the demonologist's domain so I can start gaining enough resources to hopefully counteract a potential assault by the demonologist in this general direction. Now, what I have learned, thanks to a few commenters, the certain rituals that we have, specifically Contact Elder Being, will potentially cause stationary targets, so before I do stuff like that I want to be in locations I want to defend. Furthermore, that my faction specifically actually has the ability to become Void Madness immune. In fact, potentially Narcy himself is Void Madness immune, but I'm not entirely certain. Or I should say herself, but we won't discuss Lovecraftian lore here. Says the man playing the Cthulhu faction. Anyway, more powerful commanders potentially have the ability to summon other types of commanders who will have troops with automatic Void Madness immunity, and so it is in my best interest to try to tech up to those higher tier troops, in addition to trying to gain access to, not higher tier troops, but higher tier spells that will be more cost effective than what I'm currently using. Anyway, Utu, continue your exploration here, and we're basically going to discover everything we can about this island. Nanvathar, you're just kind of running around trying to make sure we can keep control over this place. That watchtower cannot be claimed to save our life. I don't know what I was actually doing with you, because it's been way too long, thanks to college classes interrupting me. Then again, having like an entire day devoted to classes is not fun. And Narcy can't do anything. I'm not having you two move unless they rear their ugly head. And Zach, I was doubting you, but it's in fact a town, like you said, and not a city. Because I can't be bothered to look back at my own video. So yes, you are right. I can't actually recruit from there because I thought that was a city. Nope, that's a town. I'm just an idiot. But then look at the void advances. Although, that begs the question, if I can get troops immune to Void Madness, what's the point? Is there something hidden in there that I should be concerned with? Something I should know about? I really don't know. I'd be interested in knowing, but I'll discover that on my own accord. And it's not an invitation for you to tell me. I'd like to see for myself if there's any reason at all to go to the Void. Because I think there would be. For like specific factions, like there could be a feasible reason, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, what can you do? Can you contact elder beings? No, actually, you can't. Well, you can contact elder beings, right? No. Is it only Narcy? Because I wish to try out that summoning table, but I really need him to take over one of those locations. Which I could take the red corals, maybe? I mean, that's not even a maybe, that's a definitely you're able to take over the red corals, but is it worth my time? Well, more accurately, is it worth my time to take over the red corals and then drop a summon there that costs a lot of points? And I'm going to go with no. In fact, that's not worth my time at all to do that. Nanvathar, yeah, I've already decided against touching that watchtower with a 10-foot pole. Even though this might expose me a little bit, let's see if we can take this area. We're not going to try to take the gold stream, because I don't feel like dealing with a pyromancer who has whatever spells that I have no idea what he has. Cat's going to keep trying to find something, Narcy's going to find absolutely jack all, and we'll continue sitting on our money. That was convenient. Anyway. Son of a gun. Okay. Friendly commander. Commander on deck. How much stuff do you even have? An amount. Because I think I was having you summon stuff. But I think it'd be in my best interest to just run in the opposite direction for right now. I mean, that works. And a lion tribe village with pygmies. Oh, well, I might as well read their description. The pygmies are like small humans that live in jungles. Despite being very small, they are still dangerous in combat because they use poisoned arrows to bring down their foes. Well, GG, I'm mostly immune to poison. In fact, I think this fine gentleman's also immune to poison. And with 3 armor. Unless RNG hates his guts, which it might, there's the potential that he could just laugh it off, unless pierce damage actually goes through armor, which makes sense. That actually disappoints me. Anyway, next turn we're getting out into the savannah and just exploring from there. Shoot. I'm probably gonna want to start recruiting units. Just like repeatedly recruit batches of swordsmen and crossbowmen on this location. Shu, you can take a like praetorian of swordsmen and go out to this desert and get ready to contact an old one, because I think we're gonna need it. Even though there's the potential to turn against me, I really think I'm gonna need it. Son of a... No. Just no. Crossbowman. He hasn't shown up yet, which means he's either going up to grab a port or something else is happening. And more red corals. I'm honestly surprised at how often we have red corals here. Not to say that I, like, am disappointed or anything, I'm just surprised that we have that number of them just being here. Anyway, we're almost at 100. Aket, I guess you might as well explore. Heck, maybe this area is just completely free, in which case I might as well try exploring through it and taking whatever I can. Shu, you can't actually physically enter that point, but you should be able to cast Deep Rising. Actually, for a spell such as Deep Rising, I think I'm going to take basically everyone. No, we'll leave a detachment of archers. And we'll take the spellcaster with us as well. Because if we're going to be doing Deep Rising, I get the feeling that we might die horribly. Get rid of the deer. We don't need to deal with them right now. Like, if the crossbowmen didn't wipe them out, I'd actually be surprised. And it doesn't look like they're at least even remotely interested in my territory. Also, thank you for protecting that place, the Monster of the Deep. You're so kind. At least you're exploring somewhat. You're doing your job, that's all I really care about. You haven't moved, and I think you're just spiting me. Nevathar, how much strong is the monstrous toad? 1 armor, but enough health to be considered tanky, in my opinion. So I guess I'll just continue keeping you around here. Oh yeah, I forgot I can make multiple movements away. We'll go here and sit here and wait. No, we should just take this place. Like, it's not even that big of an issue. We should just take it. Take it, grab more gold. Why are we at 40? Did we lose something without me noticing? That's usually what happens. Like, one thing that they could really do in future editions is, did we lose something without me noticing on a previous turn? If so, please tell me. And Utu can actually do the nice thing and figure out the actual, like, locations of everyone and everything. 14 snakes. And the sad thing is, I'm reasonably certain, thanks to poison immunity, Aket can actually just sit there and tank the snakes. Poison immunity and 3 armor. He could probably tank them one-on-one, but I don't feel like attempting that. Anyway, Shu, you sit there and think about what you did. Like, we know what you did, you horrible, horrible fisherman. I'll take a bunch of archers this time around because I don't have enough for crossbows. I see Inferno moving, but I doubt that's the demonologist. I really want to know what the neutral, like, Inferno now moving means. because I think that would be slightly important to me. And I'm going to... don't trade anything. We don't need to buy sacrifices anymore. Did we take something without me knowing? No, we didn't. Why the heck do we have... No, yes, we got the coastal village. Hey. Could they even take you on? Well, your max damage, unless you crit, can't pierce his armor. Your max damage will deal 1 point of damage to him. I think Aket can solo you, and I will love that market village. Me love you long time if you get it. In fact, I'm not in a deep location, so I can't try to get another deep sea creature. Or can I? I can! Okay, we're getting enough next turn. Trust me. Ceremony in the Deep. Good enough for me. Trade administration. Buy more sacrifices. Shoo, you wait for like 1 turn. Nanvathar. Well, once again, just head south. I want to check out those gnomes now. 8 of them with 1 armor. Pass wall. They're not immobile, though. But they have all the resistances. And 1/20th. That's even less regeneration than before. Did they nerf it? Oh, wait. No, I think they buffed it. A regenerating creature that is killed will continue to regenerate unless its negative hit points are more than half of its maximum hit points. Never mind. Never you mind? Oh, no, they did buff it. That's actually pretty irritating, so those things are just going to be really hard to kill now. I mean, I guess it's regenerating, so that makes sense. I just don't like that change. Alright, let's see. He takes 1 point of damage. And now is going to melee you to death. I'm perfectly fine with Aket doing this. That's actually pretty great. And we have just enough sacrifices. Take over the market village. Doing it. We're gonna have Aket take all 14 of them on by himself, and I will be happy when he starts leveling up and just becoming amusingly powerful. You can just keep exploring, Narcy, because you don't have anything else to do right now. You're kind of our hidden little spellcaster in the rough. Shoo. I've made this pun 1,000 times. No, I haven't. I haven't even made the pun once. What the heck am I talking about? Anyway, Deep Rising. Let's go. Did you like double your army? I think you did. Ah yes, Pillars of the Depths, and they've been buffed. More armor, more base damage on the spear, double attack. Has the shield skill been buffed? Oh no, it's just flat out as extra armor. Wow. Though records from the depths of the oceans are generally untrustworthy and most often the tales of drunken sailors, recent attacks on coastal settlements seem to lend some credence to some of these tales. According to the very fanciful and loose-tongued sailor, who claimed he got his knowledge from a mermaid he seduced, the temples of the depths are defended by heavily armored shamblers who would happily kill and devour any intruder. The sailor in question claims that he managed to steal a treasure from the temples by dressing up in the carapace of a shambler and pretending to be a temple god. I mean, they aren't that intelligent. They have more magic resistance than normal. At least most normal humans. What about other... Oh, we don't have any other creatures in the deep. I'll say that was successful. Like, if we get attacked in any of our locations by that, we'll have Nanvathar and whatever remains after he goes to fight the Earth Golems, because we're definitely sending him to claim the gem deposit if possible. Gems. Tarek would be proud. But we will take as many gems as we can. Other recruitment we're gonna do is obviously some more crossbowmen, and maybe a little scouting action will do wonders for us if we want to get another army together. So let's see how this battle goes out. Ooh, this isn't good. We're not doing any damage. Oh, yeah, they're all spellcasters. I didn't think this through. Even if they win, we've lost our captain. They're not winning. I didn't check to see if they were all spellcasters, and, well... yeah. Yeah, that's painful. Alright, Aket, 1v14. 1v14 me, bro. Oh, you're tiny. I'm glad. Aket's gonna die from this, isn't he? Aket, stop missing. It's just like, hit them. Hit them. Like, okay, I didn't notice the tiny trait, which is entirely new. And I guess I kind of deserve that, then. Anyway, Narcy, you can move a little bit, and let's start doing more ceremonies in the deep. Which means Utu's gonna get his movement as well as his own ceremony, finally, so we can start picking up some troops. Dear God, man, we really need to start doing that. Yes! More monsters! We're gonna fill this entire ocean with creatures loyal to me and me alone. I don't have any swordsmen drops, I guess. Archers. Like, Pillars of the Depths are actually fairly decently strengthed creatures. And there's what I said, like, enough small creatures can easily take out a larger one. It just depends how large it is. Like, does the Fire Elemental have any armor? No, actually. It's just ethereal, which 75% chance to miss. Yeah, GG. Most armies will probably crumble beneath the Fire Elemental. That's also a spellcaster, too. I guess we'll do more ceremonies. We'll do more ceremonies. We're gonna move up and try to wipe out most everything here, and basically try to establish a safe point. Linked only by the waves. Shu is basically gonna be stuck here. This place is gonna start naturally generating melee defenders, who will hopefully be guarding the gate for our archers. This coastal hamlet has yet to develop anything. Then again, it's late fall, and only in springtime does anything develop? No, actually something can develop in the fall. Maybe it's just monthly and I'm just being stupid. It's probably monthly and I'm just being stupid. Anyway, end turn. Yeah, I think we're actually hitting a point where I'm probably going to skip ahead a little bit more. Because we're heading into a rut where we're just going to keep repeating the exact same action time and time again, so I really should consider not doing that. Wow, you like your monsters, Utu. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining. I'm in fact happy that we're getting monsters like this to explore the deeps for us, so I don't have to care about it. I mean, it's sad that I can't physically bring those beasts along with us, but... well, what am I to do? How strong is this defense? I mean, the spellcasters most definitely are going to be able to hold the line by themselves. The spellcasters are very well defended, my apologies. And the melee line has to get through the Pillars of the Depths, which any enemy worth his salt is going to bring a spellcaster, so I guess that's not really that big of an issue. Cultist of the Deep. No. Oh. Oh, okay, that's actually pretty neat. It will automatically explore for you in the most decent manner possible. And they can start to see my monsters of the depths running around out here, so... I guess at this point, if you... I guess this is like in multiplayer, what would happen? When you start getting tons of monsters of the depths, your opponents know you're in the oceans, and that'll basically be uninhabitable for them soon enough. If it ever was. And I guess we'll just build up a little bit and maybe do a small army of the depths at some point. Maybe. No, I don't want to contact Elder Being yet. I'm not close enough. Then again, I'm also going away from land, so it's going to take, what, 1, 2... 1, 2... It'll take about 3 turns for me to get back to land, which we have more than enough time to go through 3 turns. Utu, what do you see? You see a little bit of plains that you can walk onto when it's no longer winter. Go get on that at some point. Oh, you're attacking the red corals, and what are these, micro sharks? Small shark. Sharks can grow very large, and when they are fully grown, they are much too large to be caught by a fisherman. However, they can still be caught while small, and make for a delicious soup. Battle fast. They move twice the normal speed in combat. I think that we're going to have the same issue as before, because while this creature is big, it has no armor. And you just summon water. I don't have an issue with that happening. Like, you see, oh. Hi. We found your temple. I guess you could be a dick that way. Hey guys, I found your one citadel. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna send one of my people who you can't physically reach into the oceans right behind you, repeatedly summon troops that are always loyal to me, and then I'm going to completely murder you. And I really should probably set up for a ritual of mastery to a second level. Narcy, begin the long, hard, bloody march. Yes, while disappointing him that we lost one of the monsters, the others can continue exploring for us. I guess it kind of be expected, at least, that something like that would happen. Continue recruitment. Archers. Can I set up repeatable recruitment? No. They only have repeatable rituals. Yeah, I guess repeatable recruitment only makes sense. What is eating? Oh yeah, because you're slow, aren't you? Yes! You're slow, I forgot that. I mean, I could Ritual of Mastery and see what other level 2 spell I can get, but... an ex-commander... Utu, I want you to go back out into the waves. Yeah, you can try Warriors of the Deep? Is that a good idea? Heck no. No. We'll wait. We'll wait just here where they can't physically reach you. And end our turn. More lobsters. Wow. Excuse me? Large, well-armored, and with a powerful claw, fully grown lobster is not something you want to fight with. Luckily, the lobster never leaves the sea and is only likely to bother the occasional unfortunate fisherman. Should a fortunate human manage to kill a lobster, it can be made into an excellent soup, and its flesh grilled with herb butter. Also tastes divine. Wow. You're lucky, son. You are lucky. You deserve life. And you deserve a promotion for successfully killing such a beast. Alright, we're starting to naturally develop defenses here, which is basically exactly what I was looking for. And when Narcy catches up in 4 turns, that's when we can do something. Now, Utu... I guess we'll just explore in the meantime. Like... What do you have? Pillars of the Depths? No, you just have War Shamblers. Are Pillars of the Depths like a restricted summon now, or more restricted than before? Heck if I know. I guess we'll just keep waiting. Alright, Narcy. One more turn, and you can get onto dry land. And with that, we can start doing insane stuff. Utu. I don't think I should take on this Undine, because there's a minor chance I could have summon magic, and as we know, summon magic does not mean good things for me. Crossbowmen. What else did you think I was going to do? Pikemen? We don't even have pikemen. That's for Voice of El. Alright, Narcy, finally. I don't even want to do anything with you right now because you can't move, and I want to actually Ritual of Mastery, so let's see what happens. You are the Star Child. You have greater ceremony in the deep. Performing this summoning ceremony far below the surface of the ocean, the influence of the stars is much lessened and the danger of misreading the stars is minimized. When the ritual is performed within the depths, only special types of deep dweller creatures will respond. And you also gained access to astrology. Some say the stars control everything that happens in Elysium, and some say that it is the other way around and the stars follow the actions of Elysium. Neither hypothesis is right, and the stars do not particularly care about Elysium, but the stars contain the record of everything, and an experienced astrologer can take advantage of this by observing the ever-shifting sky. With this ritual, the astrologer tries to interpret the sky to find out about any immediate threats to himself. Astrology is not an exact science, and the perceived threat may not be the one that's about to kill him. This ritual is easy to perform in locations of power that are tied to the void. Void gateways and floating cubes. Okay, do you have a different description? I'm curious. Sometimes some of the hybrid cultists seem to have been born with a bit more wits, even though they do not seem fully in this world. Such cultists are regarded highly, though their plots are often too otherworldly to make them suitable for the role of high cultist. They seem to retain some memories of the deep, and can even call upon their marine ancestry by pouring blood and corpses into select bays on the coast. And you've gained Summon Lesser Horror. Invade Mind, which is enslavement. Perfect. You'll cast that from now on. And you still have the Club of the... I forgot you had the Club of the Ogre King. You're not dying anytime soon. No, not at all. And Utu... I guess... perhaps astrology? Hi. I just wanted to see what happens, but it's nice to know that you're waiting right there for as soon as we screw up. Alright, with that, I think we're going to end the episode here. And I'm probably going to start screwing around. Like, next time we come back, you'll see that I've filled up most of this. I'll probably fill up most of this area, or at least gain control over it. And Utu will be prepared to do something, potentially. But that's until next time. And until then, I bid you all adieu. If you enjoyed the video, remember to like, comment, or subscribe, for it helps out a great deal. And I hope to see you all next time. Farewell.